Hello students, today now we shall study the receptors. The two main receptors are there for your study in the 12th science syllabus. In that, the first type of the receptor is the eye. Eyes are a pair of sensory organs located in the orbit of a skull. They are protected by bones, eyebrows, upper and lower eyelids with eyelashes and lacrimal glands, and their movement is controlled by 6 sets of muscles. Each eye is shaped like a ball fitted with a clear jelly-like fluid. The eyeball has 3-layered wall with a sclera, choroid and retina. In the diagram, we shall see all these 3 layers clearly and distinctly. First layer, sclera. Now we shall see what is the sclera. The outermost white layer of dense fibroelastic connective tissue with a thick, transparent, non-vascular anterior part called cornea. The sclera is vascular and is attached to the eyeball muscles. Cornea is nourished by aqueous humor and the lacrimal secretion. The sclera is covered by a thin, transparent membrane, that is conjunctiva, which provides protection and lubrication to the cornea. Now we shall see the second layer, choroid, which is also called uvea. It is the middle vascular and pigmented layer consisting of a choroid proper, a ciliary body and iris. The choroid proper is a pigmented vascular layer that lines the sclera. It prevents internal reflection and provides nutrition and oxygen to the retina. The ciliary body is a thick muscular structure that secretes aqueous humor. The suspensory ligaments attached to the ciliary body hold the lens and help in the adjustment of the lens size. The iris is a thin and colored partition at the junction of the sclera and cornea. The pigment in the iris determines the color of the eye. The central aperture of iris is called pupil. Depending on the intensity of the light, the size of pupil is regulated by the smooth muscles of the iris. Now we shall see the lens. Lens is a transparent, elastic, biconvex structure held by the suspensory ligaments. It divides the cavity of the eyeball into a small anterior aqueous chamber filled with a clear, watery aqueous humor and a posterior large vitreous chamber filled a jelly-like vitreous humor. The aqueous humor and vitreous humor maintain the definite shape of eyeball and maintain the pressure to keep the lens in position. Now we shall see the third innermost layer of the eyeball, that is the retina. Retina is the innermost delicate, non-vascular, light-sensitive layer divided into a pigmented non-sensory part and a sensory nervous part. The inner sensory part is 3-layered. The outer photosensitive layer made of rod and cone cells, which are the sensory cells. The middle layer of bipolar nerve cells, inner layer of ganglion cells. The rod and cone cells are photoreceptor cells containing light sensitive proteins. These are called photopigments. The rods, they are active in dim light, that is, they show scotopic vision. The cones, they are active in daylight and they show the photopic vision. The rods, the purple red protein, that means in rods the purple red protein is present called rhodopsin, which is a derivative of vitamin A. The three types of cones contain characteristic photopigments that respond to red, green and blue lights. The area diagonally opposite to the lens is called blind spot, from where the optic nerve and blood vessels leave the eyeball. It is divide of rod and cone cells in this region. Just above the blind spot is the yellow spot or macula lutea with a central depression called fovea centralis. It maintains numerous cone cells and is the region of sharpest vision. The light has to pass through the ganglion and bipolar cells before reaching the rod and cone cells. The nerve fibers from the base of ganglion cells form the optic nerve, which carries visual impulses from the retina to the brain. So, friends, this is the complete structure of the eyeball. That's all.